Hi everybody. So my name is Brianna. Everybody calls me Bree, and this is going to be my first YouTube video about my weight loss journey. So I am joining this, platform to, put my experience out there, to make friends, to hear other people's journeys and comments, advice, and also so maybe somebody could learn from mine. So I am 5'3.5", and my highest recorded weight was 250 pounds, 250.2 to be exact. And that was on, I've got some notes here, so excuse me for a second. That was on June 9th of 2017. So 250.2 pounds, highest recorded weight, June 9th, 2017. I did a weight check today I guess is the 16th, and as of right now I am 242.8. This is not on, I have not been on a liquid diet or a pre-op diet or anything yet. I am just trying to make better decisions. I'll just start from the beginning, I guess, with my appointments. So I saw on the 9th, I had my first consultation, and that is when I weighed in at 250.2. I had my first consultation. My insurance does cover the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. That is what I will be choosing to have done, the VSG. And so I went for my first consultation and got that out of the way. I also, on that same day, had my labs done. And then I had gone, that was a Friday, the 9th. Sorry for the shakiness. So on Monday the 12th, I went and had my first consultation with a nutritionist, and that went really, really well. I went ahead and started using the MyFitnessPal app so I could track all of my food. So that is how I was able to lose the 7.4 pounds this past week, and just by drinking a lot of water. Soda is my kryptonite. It is specifically McDonald's Coke. You know what I'm talking about. So my problem was I was drinking way too much soda. So that was one major thing that I did, was I cut out as much as I could. I did still have a few sodas this week, don't get me wrong. But the nutritionist said that was okay. I needed to wean myself down. So when I go back and see her again in 4 weeks, which will be, I think it's a Wednesday, July 12th, that I will be completely off of soda, and that she can see by MyFitnessPal that my eating habits have improved, and I've really been trying to get better at eating. So that went really well. Tuesday, the 13th of this week, I had my upper GI done. I just needed the x-ray portion. I did not have to have an endoscopy, or I'm not sure what they call it when they put the camera and stuff down. I did not have to have that, so we just did the x-ray portion, and that was fine. The worst part about that was it wasn't until 9:15 in the morning, and I could not eat or drink after midnight. You don't really realize how much you like a water in the morning or even a protein shake in the morning until you can't have one. So that was interesting, but I got that done and everything was fine. They did not see a hernia. However, they did show signs of GERD or bad acid reflux. So they do think that it's possible that I still have a hernia. It just wasn't showing up. I personally don't feel like I have bad acid reflux. I told my doctor, my surgeon, that I do have reflux maybe once or twice a month, but it's treatable with Tums. So it's never like super bad to where I can't treat it or I need medicine or anything like that. So today is Friday the 16th, And again, I was weighing in at 242.8. So total weight loss this week is 7.4 pounds, which is crazy to me because I haven't even started my liquid diet or my pre-op diet yet. So very, very cool. So yeah, I go back to see the nutritionist on July 12th. And, I have my psych eval next Wednesday. So I'm a little nervous just because I don't know what to expect. I've never had an evaluation done. But other than that, I go back to the nutritionist on the 12th of July. And from there, as long as I have been keeping up with my healthy eating habits and water and just really trying to do my best to get exercise in, they will go ahead then and submit all of my information to my insurance. So I am extremely excited about that. I know I have seen that people have gotten approvals from insurance within a week, which is crazy because that means that I could potentially be having my surgery anytime from the end of July on. So I'm extremely, extremely excited about that. I guess I'll tell you a little bit about me since this will be my first video. I am 26 years old. I will be 27 in September. I am 5'3" and a half. I grew up in a really small town in central Illinois, and I still live pretty close to there. It is just me and my son. I have a 7-year-old. His name is Braden. We are on our own, and he is probably one of the biggest reasons I wanted to get this surgery. I was 19 years old when I had Braden, and I always thought I was fat. Going through, high school, I was the biggest one of my friends, but I was never, I was a size 9, I think was the biggest I got through high school. So I was always a little bit on the bigger side for my own preference and my height, but I was never that big. It wasn't until I got pregnant with my son. I was 18 when I got pregnant, and I didn't realize that I had already creeped up to 170 pounds pre-pregnancy. So that was a shock to me, but I've always been larger chested, bigger, just a little bit bigger, so I wasn't shocked, and I didn't think I was fat. So fast forward 9 months and I have my son, and on the day that I delivered him, I was 200 pounds even. That, I think was the biggest shock I've ever had. I really did not expect to be 200 pounds. And that day that I delivered Braden, I told myself I was never going past 200. I knew I would lose some weight from having him, and I did. I got down to 185, and I felt good. I felt great, but I was 19, and I was naive, and I just assumed that all the rest of the weight would just fall off. That doesn't happen. So I was not one of the lucky ones that had a good supply of breast milk, so I stopped breastfeeding at about 3 weeks, and I just couldn't keep up at that point. So I know that if I would have continued, that might have helped with more weight loss, but the lowest I got down to was 185. And then again, being as naive as I was, I just assumed I stayed that weight. So it wasn't until I actually stepped on the scale probably 2 years later that I found out that I was 215 pounds. That's 215. That alone about made me have a heart attack. Again, I told myself when I had Braden that I was never getting higher than 200 pounds. And there I found myself at 215. I was shocked. I had gained 30 pounds in a 2-year span, and that was crazy to me. At that point, I told myself I'm never getting any higher. It's the same thing. And I would diet and I would lose weight. I could get down to almost 200 pounds again, and then I would go right back up plus. Until I found myself in this position. And I've actually been researching weight loss surgery since I was about 235 pounds. For my height, I'm 5'3" and a half. That is 100 pounds overweight. The ideal weight for my height, my doctors told me, was 132. So weighing in at 250 pounds, now I have 118 pounds of excess weight. So my nurse did tell me that she is confident with my eating, my new eating habits, and my water and my exercise, that with the sleeve, I will have a good chance of losing 70 pounds plus. That's huge for me. I just want to be below 200 again. That is my #1 goal. I know I will have more goals as I go on in this journey, but that is my first goal, is to be under 200 pounds. So I'm really, really excited and looking forward to that. I'm not quite sure what else to say in this first video other than please subscribe to my channel, like this video if you would like, and leave a comment. That's really what I want you guys to do, is just leave a comment if you have any advice for me, any questions, comments, concerns. Mainly advice. I'm really looking forward to reading the comments. I've been watching weight loss videos for so long now, and especially since May, when I first started my journey here, I've been watching vertical sleeve gastrectomy videos, you know, VSG, weight loss before and after. I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly. I've actually watched the video where they're doing the surgery just so I know what's going to happen to my body. But yeah, so I think that is it. I will go ahead and try to show you my body right now. I am wearing a baby doll dress, so this might not be the easiest or the best way to show you, but I will go ahead and try to insert a full body shot now, which will be my before. So again, 5'3", 250.2 was my highest weight. Current weight is 242.8. I am going to be having this surgery at Carl Bariatric Center in Urbana, Illinois under Dr. Christian Perez, and I'm really, really excited. So thank you so much again for watching this video, and I hope that you subscribe to follow me on my journey. I will see you very, very soon. Bye. So that is my body where it is now. Thank you so much again, and I really hope that you will join on this journey with me. Thank you.